What's good, family? It's your boy Unico Williams coming at you with another episode of What's the Trend, where we tell you everything that's trending throughout the week. If it's trending, we're going to talk about it. Our topics today, we're going to talk about J. Cole and somebody from the African League. And you know, I don't know exactly what it's called, but the African League, somebody just talking bad about it. But also, we got some breaking news about his career. Also, Summer Walker, he just being real motherly. We'll talk a little bit about that. Also, we got a Logic in the house. He got something to say about Joe Budden. So that is what it is. We'll talk about it. Fan love. I'm looking for that fan love. I don't know. The NBA got something to say about that. Amazon buys MGM. Dun, 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 dun. Pow! James Bond. Somebody else on you. And then we got everybody's favorite, Marjorie Taylor. She might have a restraining order against one of her colleagues because they work in the same place. I don't know. It don't matter. But we gonna get into it. Let's get it in. Zelmay, how you doing today? I got my main man Zelmay with me today. As always, that's what we do on What's the Trend. How you doing today, brother?
I am blessed. You know how we do. We out here looking cute. We looking clean. And we looking sexy. And when we gotta talk about it, we got a lot of friends of the shows.
Absolutely. We love to do it. So let's get messy. So J. Cole, we all know that he plays in the African Basketball League. I apologize, I don't know exactly what it's called, but J. Cole plays for him, and one of the players on one of the opposing teams got something to say about J. Cole and his basketball skills. What you hear today?
And I heard him basically tell the world that he's taking a possibility of somebody with potential because he can't hoop at all, but he just here because he's famous, and if he got all that money, he don't need to be here, so why not give somebody else a chance?
Well, with going off of that premise, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. Hey, somebody got hoop dreams over there, and they ain't got $100 million American dollars the way that J. Cole has. So I'm going to be real with you. I think I might tend to agree to that player. What you think?
All right, let's put it like this.
Here you go. Before we get into this, I want y'all to know Zelmay, aka Lil Alpha, he said this is gonna be a wild show, so just buckle in and let's go. Know what you think about that?
I'm just gonna tell everybody the truth. The people need to hear the truth. And the truth is, if J. Cole can take your spot, you the last player on the bench, and you cannot hoop. You are a bona fide scrub. Hey, I'm tired of this, bro. This is for real, bro. Let's all just be honest. Let's be honest. You can't sit here and say this dude who averaged 1 point took my spot. They not putting a starter over him. Are they gonna put a starter? No, he plays off the bench. And unfortunately, you probably don't have potential. You're probably not going to the league. And because he's in your team, he's going y'all on ESPN. And y'all got a Puma deal. And y'all got other deals. So Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, my guy. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth.
Can I be real with you for a second? When I saw J. Cole playing and he put back, I was like, oh, I can play over there. Are they paying? I ain't gonna lie. When I saw J. Cole play, maybe he might be better. Now he has the ability to have train. I didn't see no type of trainers doing anything to make this dude an elite athlete. I feel like he just came from writing that album and he just went right to work. That's what I saw.
He can't hoop, but if he took your spot, you can't hoop.
Pretty much. Like, you're gonna let the best players play.
Same
I think
thing
that
with Tebow.
we put.
He can't play, but it is what it is. I accept life for what it is. Y'all don't have to. Maybe I'm just
Accepting Tim Tebow catching nothing but a cold from me in Jacksonville or COVID, only because Florida is that kind of state. So I'm gonna give him that. But other than that, no. I just felt like you got to be a bad boy, and you got to somehow outshine J. Cole. Again, I don't want to talk about his basketball acumen. I mean, he's probably the best basketball player that's a rapper we've seen. Lil Baby or Da Baby, which one? Lil Baby.
Shout out to Quavo.
Play. We've also seen Justin Bieber play.
Obama better.
Obama might have better basketball IQ, but he might have very good IQ. All I'm saying is this: J. Cole gave me hope to play in Africa, and I'm just throwing that out there.
And where it is, man.
100%.
If you're jealous, get rich, dog. Get rich or die trying.
I mean, I'm not mad. Yeah. If you want to live your hoop dreams out, no, it might not be in the NBA, but you still say you are a professional basketball player somewhere. Moving on to our next topic, Logic, everybody's favorite woke mixed person?
Biracial.
Oh, my apologies. Biracial. Everybody's favorite woke biracial artist. At this point, I've never heard a song. I'll be honest. A good friend of mine that I went to high school with, he's one of the lighting people. Shout out to my boy Ryan. Much love. But he has some things to say about Joe Budden, who I think might be biracial, but I don't know. I'll leave that alone because he just got some biracial tendencies. But shout out to the biracial community. I'm not attacking y'all. It's just some things I've observed.
You're a colorist, Joe.
No, here's my stance on biracial. Sometimes you think one way, and then a little bit later on the day you think another way, and then another day you just. I don't want to say biracial and bipolar, but sometimes. Anyway, what you hear today? What Logic say about Joe Budden?
Logic basically did what Joe Budden did, read off his lyrics to pump it up the same way Joe did to Logic's other song. And all the thing I gotta say is, I'm tired of y'all corny dudes doing corny things. It was corny when Joe read off your line. They weren't good, Logic, but it was corny when you did. It's corny when he read out Pump It Up. And all I gotta say is, Joe, your career will never be what Logic's was in rap. And Logic, you will never have a song big as Pump It Up. So both of you,
it's a fair trade. It's a fair trade. Like if you're Logic, you're like, I can just sell albums for my crew of people that love my albums. But we don't go in the club and be like, that new Logic, I love that Logic. No, when Pump It Up comes on, we know, do your thing while I do my thing. we turned up. I'm sorry. That just Logic, you don't gotta back that ass up. I'm sorry. You don't got that. You don't have that. But what we do have is, for the people that listen to you, they are faithful listeners. Whereas Joe Budden, he has like the most like flighty type of fans of all time. Like, because all we have is Pump It Up. I'm sorry. I'm still confused to this day why he has this big podcast and he's doing what he's doing. And he's still super duper relevant other than Pump It Up. And it wasn't even like the most lyrical song ever, but whatever. I digress. I give it to you. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Hey, man, I didn't tell what I had, bro. Corny dude being corny. I'm tired of people mentioning somebody else's success. Joe, J. Cole successful. Why you got to come here and take my spot? Joe, we just had a podcast yesterday when we say do something about it.
Literally.
Do something. If you're upset that he taking your spot or taking attention from you, drop 40 on him.
Do something about it.
Drop 40 on him. Everybody want to complain, bro. I'm tired of, he said something mean to me. So what? People say mean things about everybody. I'm. This is what I'm going in on. I'm tired of everybody being so sensitive about everything, unless it's utter disrespect. And sometimes you gotta defend your honor, but at the same time, it's corny reading lines to his most popular song and talking about how he's not great a rapper. He did the same thing to you. We got two grown men arguing over who rap better, and it really doesn't matter. And by the way, Logic, y'all probably love each other music based on mood music, and if Joe actually listened to you.
Oh yeah.
Y'all got the same vibe, other than Pump It Up. Every one of his songs are like sad songs that didn't play well in the early 2000s.
I've literally never heard anything other than Pump It Up, and I apologize because that song didn't make me want to be like, oh, I need to see Kanye drop Through the Wire. That made me check for Kanye West. I want to see the others. Pump It Up came out, and I was like, pump it up. And that was it. That did not entice me to go get the album. So
your cheerleaders love that song, bro. They still play that cheerleader competition.
Why would they not? Why would they not? It's a good cheerleading. Why would you bring that up? See, you slept on it. You slept. You slept on it. You fell asleep and you thought about Pump It Up, and it was like the importance of it in the culture. And it's for cheerleading competitions, and it goes for black, white. It doesn't matter what race it is, but for whatever reason, it just works.
Bring It On 1, 2, it's an all of.
Why would it not be?
What's the movie with Omarion?
Oh, good heavens! It's not Bring It On. There was Chris Brown was in it.
Yeah, that was in there. It was prominent in that. That was killing in that song. Yo, if you wasn't around the early 2000s, I don't think y'all understand. That song was in every dance movie there ever was. Pump It Up.
Pump It Up like ran 2000 all the way to like 2005, maybe 4. And then it got sprinkled in every now and then between 07 and 09. And then we were just kind of done with it. But everybody should know that song just like Back That Ass Up. That's just is what it is.
It is.
Back That Ass Up and Pump It Up are one and the same in a sense, but we love Back That Ass Up.
My last thing I want to say about this is y'all would be great friends if y'all actually talk.
Let Logic. Do you think Logic can deal with going off the rails aspect of Joe Budden?
Probably write a lot of great songs off of it.
Really? You think that?
Yo, so sad songs about your friend going crazy on you would go crazy for Logic.
Yes, it'll actually reach people who are looking for that. I'm here with you. I'm here for that. I'm here for that part of it.
See, we fixing lives. We not doing what everybody else dissing people. No, we fixing problems here, right?
We're making friends. We're helping people make friends. What about making what do I want to say? Healthy moms? I don't know. All I know is Summer Walker. Summer Walker has decided to feed her child. You know, typically people breastfeed, or you go to WIC and get your little something from WIC and get you some formula and some free cereal. No, Summer Walker went a different direction. Summer Walker decided to now y'all might call it something else, but tree bark. Y'all might call it something else. I call it kicks. I call it kicks. Like tree bark. And baby tears.
Man, it's hemp and honey, bro. But that's basically what it looks like.
What's your take? And then also give them better information than I did, because I literally just made that up. But what is Summer Walker? People have a problem with it, and some people agree. What's going on? What's she feeding her baby? And is it our business?
Bro, it's really not. But it was trending, so we're gonna talk about it. Basically, what she did was feed the baby honey. If you ever tasted pure honey, that is disgusting.
Now, how old the baby is?
An infant. That baby looked sad, I bet. Feed that baby. But I know there ain't no way that baby wasn't happy with that. But at the same time, I don't know. She might know way more about me than me about healthy and what it does for the immune system and all that stuff. So I will not criticize it. but it looked mad crazy putting it on Instagram.
Don't tell folk what you feeding their baby. What you feeding your baby until like you see like some good actual results. Like don't do it when you're experimenting yourself.
Yeah.
Like don't do that. Don't try new methods and then like we gotta look down the line. Bless that baby's heart, by the way. Bless that baby's heart. We're gonna lift that whole family and that whole situation up in prayer. We're gonna definitely do that. But for now, you know, I probably wouldn't have told the world this is what I'm doing. Let's show that it's proven, and then let's leave that for the next generation to do or not do. Let's leave it to them. Anything else on that?
Man, that's all I got. Shout out to Summer. Shout out to her family. Manifesting blessings to everyone we talking about. Absolutely. Life is a tough place. You got, but you, like I said, don't be corny. Be over that corny stuff now.
Corny. Let's pop some popcorn and I don't know, pour it on Russell Westbrook. And matter of fact, let's get some popcorn in our mouths and just get to choking and I don't know, spit on Trae Young. What's going on with the fan love? We get it. You want your team to win, but y'all being disrespectful. Now I might laugh off. If for those who don't know, he was Russell Westbrook was going into the tunnel, and one of the fans, one of the fans in Philadelphia, we know how great those fans are. By the way, we know how nice and kind they are. Decided to pour popcorn on Russell Westbrook. This is the time. If I'm ever going to do anything, I'm pouring popcorn on Russell Westbrook. You got that under your belt. You did that. Also, in the Garden, in Madison Square Garden, if you will, Trae Young was passing the ball in. He threw it in, but he was about to throw it in, and he got spat on. I don't think he felt it, but this lady that was sitting in front of him, man, felt it, and also 50 Cent, who they're saying 50 Cent was sitting next to his woman. So either somebody spat on 50 Cent's woman or they spat on Trae Young. Either way it goes, you don't spit on anybody. I have a problem with that. And this comes on the heels of Kyrie Irving talking about how when you go to Boston, it'll be cool if they don't call us racist stuff all day long. So for the whole game. So we got a lot of stuff when it comes to fans. What's going on with the fans out here? Are they taking it too far? Are they just being fans, which is fans is short for fanatic? Are they doing too much? In my opinion, the popcorn, I will laugh that off. You spit on me, you crossed the line. You call me the N-word, oh, you definitely crossed the line. What you got on that?
And by the way, we don't want to leave everyone out. 3 fans from Utah said some crazy things to Ja Morant's parents, told his dad that I'll put a nickel in your back and you gonna dance, boy. Okay, so don't talk. Now that's the worst one, dog. That's the worst. Don't talk to my mom and daddy.
How does anybody in Utah know, like the culture? Go ahead, go.
Joe,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't have a problem with
Joe,
Utah.
They are in Utah. They're probably the only older black people there besides Donovan Mitchell family, and they know who they are. So.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they doxed Donovan Mitchell at this point.
Yes, but basically, yeah. So first off, a lot of people I know that say it's just popcorn. I can tell y'all don't get out much. Because if someone in real life went up to you and threw popcorn on you,
for no reason, yes, I'm with you. I'm talking about I'm at a game, you throw a little popcorn at me, I'm not going to take it.
Wait, he was injured and he didn't have a great game. He was injured and he would walk into the locker room to check on the injury and someone just like throw popcorn on you. First off, why are you disrespecting somebody you won't do in real life? That's my whole problem with everybody. Why is everybody if you saw me in another environment, you wouldn't do this.
I would not throw popcorn at anybody unless I really wanted that smoke.
Yeah, you gotta want to fight. So I'm assuming you want to fight. Yeah. Again, all these situations are ultimately disrespectful. It's levels. It get from
there are levels.
Ja Morant. Cause let's go. You get Russell Westbrook. Okay, I'm gonna sleep you in one punch and you're gonna learn your lesson. Don't throw stuff at another person. Okay, you spit on me. I might put hands on you for a little bit.
No, we give me 5 minutes.
That's what I'm saying. See, the Russell thing is one punch, I'm knock you out, you learn your lesson, you going about your business. You spit on me, we gotta do this work. You talk to my mama crazy, you going to the ER. That's how it go, bro. That's how
you star, they know who your mom is. You know what I'm saying? Like they know who your mom is. Like if you're a star, we know LeBron James' mom. That's Gloria. We know who that is.
They ain't doing Gloria like that. Oh no. Oh no.
You ain't never. If y'all never seen ninjas before and assassins and whatnot, if you want to meet one, say something about Gloria James. I feel like LeBron got it like that, where you just nobody's ever going to remember or know that you exist.
Now,
like
Gloria don't need nobody. Gloria do it herself.
She got brothers. Don't forget, she got brothers, y'all, from Akron, and they've been running around Cleveland like Steve Harvey. So hey, don't forget about Gloria, about that life now. Oh, my apologies. Like, I'm not trying to say she's a killer, y'all. So let's throw that out there. I'm not pulling Charlemagne to God. I'm not disrespecting Miss Gloria James. I just want y'all to respect her as the queen that she is.
Yes, respect that queen.
Yes, please.
But she don't take disrespect.
She ain't going for that. She about to whoop LeBron. That one day that boy yelled at her that way, she about came out them stands and whooped that boy. Do you hear me?
Do you hear me?
Okay. You got any more thoughts on disrespectful fans before we just, because I could get on that all day, but I that's cool. The popcorn, I might let that slide. You spit on me or say something about my mama, I got something to say. You can't say nothing about mama's cooking.
Oh, no.
You can't say nothing about mama's cooking now.
Nah, you can't, bro.
Stephen A. Smith for clapping back. He kept it just basketball. Just a quick aside, he kept it at basketball, but Kwame is in a different place. He don't care about the basketball career. He's talking about tearing other black people down. So I thought that Stephen A. Smith would possibly throw something out there as to say, I wasn't trying to tear you down, my brother. I was just talking about your basketball skill. But no, he just kept it to the tape. It is what it is. He didn't address anything that Kwame was really saying, or Kwame. I'm actually at this point, I'm not sure what the proper respect is to give to Kwame or Kwame Brown at this point. I do want to give it to him, but that part is what it is. So I just want to throw that in there before we get into our next topic of dun 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 dun. James Bond. One of the biggest characters of MGM. Sounds like Amazon wants to buy that whole studio, man. And honestly, I'm good with Amazon buying James Bond. I think that they out here making moves. So I'm here for it. I don't think anything in the world can ever eclipse Casino Royale. That was a great movie, but Amazon got bread like that. And Jeff Bezos might be like, make the greatest spy movie of all time. And we already know right now, the mantle is Casino Royale. What you think about that? About Amazon buying MGM? What you think about that?
If you watch Keeping 99, we see people making moves. The big four gonna continue to make moves because they're the only ones profitable right now. TV is dying off.
Yes.
If you're not owned by one of the big four, you probably not doing well. ESPN is in the tank because people rather watch Twitter clips because it's easier to watch Twitter clips, and people on Twitter funny because they have no filter. Mm-hmm. So watching highlights and watching people diss Berton and say 0-0-0, 2 rebounds and 6 fouls.
Yeah.
Like, and $80 million. They have a whole little thing on the inside there.
You can't argue numbers sometimes.
Like, man, but you got people like that making $80 million. So, but again, 0-0-0, all that kind of stuff, man. You see those things. You see people moving away. We know NBA is one of the most streamed American sports I think is the most streamed American sports in the world. It's still behind football, but the ratings for television is down all over. Yeah. Except for the NFL, which it is kind of down, but it's only 2% for the NFL. But everything else is in the tank from cable news and everything. So going to Amazon for MGM, get it on Amazon Prime. Most people got Amazon Prime due to that no shipping cost deal they got going on. and people supporting it. So man, I'm all for the big folk getting it because unless you either got to be independent or part of the big four. So
that's the only way to get it how you live at this point.
Yeah, so.
And I know we done held y'all. Go ahead.
But shout out to the independent artists. Netflix is buying a lot of people's films. So Amazon is too now starting to. Hopefully we can get HBO Max when they figure out their situation. Hopefully they get independent artists too, because Hollywood is not it at the moment. They movies are trash.
I mean, the only movie that I wanted to see lately is what's that boy, Demon Slayer? That's the only one I would go to the movies for right now. Like this. Anything else? Y'all tell me it's streaming? Absolutely. Y'all gave me. I'll say this: for the Snyderverse, I would have went for 3 hours. I ain't gonna lie. I would have went because I did want to give it one more chance, and it did do what I thought it would do. Would I go after seeing it now? No, I wouldn't. But they could have got me to go see it the first time. I could have went. I would have went to. But the pandemic may have had something to do with that as well, because we haven't done anything like that in like a year and some change. But yeah, I would. The first time around, I would have went and saw it instead of stealing it. I mean, streaming it legally. Anything else on MGM and Amazon doing what they do before we move on?
Again, Hollywood is struggling. They can't put out good product. That's why they only repeat Marvel. Fast and the Furious 9 is coming on HBO Max soon.
Like, there's 9 of these. There's none.
It done got crazy. I saw John Cena catch a car on top of a car, so I don't know what they got going. Superman, I ain't never seen Superman do that. They coming up with new stuff for them. But yeah, they don't have original ideas, and original movies not working. So you only watch Marvel and the Fast and the Furious and remakes of old movies because Hollywood is not in a good place. And Amazon is buying new movies, and Netflix is too, where the movies are actually pretty good when they independently made. So shout out to the independent movie producers out there, and overall 99 Content Channel. Like and subscribe. We gonna be on that soon. Don't worry, we gonna get on it. We all gotta get together. Overall 99 Content Channel gonna have some amazing things coming on it.
Be fun. I can't wait till all the random characters you make that get turned into 23 episodes sitcoms. I can't wait. It'll be fun. We gonna get to it, man. But we'll get to our final topic here. This is Zelmay's bread and butter. He loves going into Congress and stirring shit up.
Friend of the show. Friend of the show. We love Marjorie Taylor Greene out here.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is 100% not a friend of the show because she 100% hates our content. Because
she is on this show every Friday. She's on What's the Trend.
She's literally sitting next to me every single time because that's what she does. Like, she's literally sitting next to me. But Marjorie Taylor Greene, she might have to keep her distance because our other favorite congressperson, AOC, she's the only person that makes people think, does AOC, like when you see it on Twitter, you're like, AOC is like your Africans of color. Like, you start thinking of, that's the first thing I think of every time I see AOC. No, AOC stands for something else. Zelmay, please dive into your favorite people of all time. Sorry, Austin, you didn't make it this episode. I'm sorry. You didn't do anything. Like,
he didn't trend this week. I'm surprised. But yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene has been reportedly harassing AOC since she got in Congress.
Jesus.
She been her even before she was in Congress. She would just follow her around everywhere she go and scream at her. And she's still doing it now. So AOC is thinking about getting a restraining order against her.
Is she like literally walking around the hallways and like going to the lunchroom?
Yeah, yelling at her. She goes to her office and the security got to take her away.
Who does that? Is that like when Chris Paul went down there when he was with the Clippers and went to like the secret room?
Yeah, it's about the same. It's crazy.
Like,
it's wild, man.
And they said, and they made a big deal about it. It was like, police, Chris Paul trying to get me. He came through a hidden entrance and tried to get me. And they called the police on Chris Paul. Chris Paul was playing for the Houston Rockets, and is that the same thing that's going on in Congress at this point? Like, they just harassing each other throughout their workday. They get off work and they yelling in the parking lot. Like, is that what's going on?
Yeah, that's what she does. She yells at people in the parking lot, and she sends random bills that she knows no one's gonna pick up. And even
I'm worried about Marjorie at this point.
She also said she would, if they had a statue of Satan, she would never take it down because she want to disagree with Satan. And I'm like, okay. I don't understand her. We don't understand her.
Y'all elected him, y'all. Anything else before we get up out of here, Zell, man? You got anything else to say to him? I got one thing to say. I'm going to say, Chris Paul, quit worrying about your shoulder, and that's not going to be no excuse. I'm not worried about that. I don't know what the score is right now. We about to get right back to it. But definitely, y'all got to make sure y'all have a great weekend, Memorial Weekend. You know we're going to be here on Sunday. I know some folks on this show, 1 out of 2 of us is on vacation right now. But we appreciate him coming in because, you know, that's the hard worker that he is. Shout out to my boy Zelman, late alpha, as others know him. But we appreciate y'all. Be safe this weekend, and we going to make it happen. Any last words, my brother, for what's trend?
30 FPS is trending because people are defending the new Horizon video game, talking about 30 FPS is good on a 2080s, and PS5 and Xbox X Series now has more than that, so it is not stronger than the Xbox, even though technically PC has more imagery and stuff like that.
Will y'all start leaving these people alone, please? Will y'all start leaving these games alone? We don't even have PlayStation 5s and X Series at this point. Stop griping, please.
Friends is having a big reunion. Shout out to Friends.
What would happen if Trump was in office and the Friends made a return? I think we would have lost at that point. Like, that would have been the most empowerment thing that you could do, is bring Friends back during Trump era.
Yes, and Doja Cat had a performance today.
Where about?
I have no clue where she had a performance at. It was just a performance. By the way, I know my camera just went out. For the people that didn't see, I'm going to have my beautiful picture, because, you know, we looking cute, we looking clean, we looking sexy. Going to be there while I'm away on my camera. So I'm doing a little video editing and not being directly in the Google Meet. Even though I should have just had both of them on that same time.
And y'all don't worry about that. We just going to keep on giving y'all the content. We appreciate y'all for moving in and, keep on stomping.
Why? Because something amazing can happen. Peace.